I did my teaching on racial discrimination, and to start off, I used the poll everywhere because I knew that everyone in that class had a laptop or smartphone and could access it. And with my poll everywhere, I was going to leave it open ended, but then I realized if I ask someone, like, what is race, they can't really define it. It's just like a known thing. So that's why I gave them the option of A, B, C, and also what I did was before I started teaching on racial discrimination, I taught them what race is exactly with that virtual online presentation thing because I knew that was like an interactive way and everybody could just say their opinions on where people belong. And then it taught them that race wasn't a biological thing. And then I gave them some of the history about it. And I also told the class that everyone knows that race is an uncomfortable topic, so everyone could just be open and honest about what they thought about it. I also use pathos, ethos, and logos. I use pathos by showing them pictures of what happened to the inferior races during Jim Crow area, like the picture of Emmett Till and his face, and pictures of people being hanged and people just standing around like that was just a casual thing. I used ethos because I made sure that I was knowledgeable about my topic, and if they had a question for me, I could answer it. And logos with my reasoning, everything I gave, I had like a reason or something to back up to it. Like when I had, do you believe that racial discrimination still exists today? And some people voted no. So then was like, my next slide was facts about like how racial discrimination does exist today. And I also gave the video on Melody Hobson because I just felt like she gives like a really good story on how she was racially discriminated against even though she has succeeded so much in her life. When you asked me how long ago was Emmett Till, I didn't know that. So I think that's what I could improve on my teaching. I need to, if I'm going to put a picture up there, I need to know the complete background on that picture and how long ago it happened. So being more knowledgeable would have helped. And also, when I was doing the virtual race game, I wasn't thinking about splitting up everybody into rows, and the row would have to discuss where do they think the last couple of people went. And I thought that was really smart and a really great idea because it forced everyone to interact with the game. So those are the two things I could improve about my teaching. My goal for this presentation was to just make the class more aware of what race really was, and it had nothing to do biologically between people, and for them to just be more conscious and honest about like what they think about people and approaching different people. And I think that I was very successful in my teaching because by the end of the class everyone was just discussing it openly instead of like in the beginning where no one really talked and it was more uncomfortable. And also everyone in the classroom signed my Color Brave poster. So overall, I would say that my teaching was successful.